What's up? What's up, y'all? Hey, shout out to the real Lakers fans. Me, I'm from LA. I've been a Laker fan since the early 90s. I was born in 82, but once I came into my own and I evolved and I put my stamp on what team I was going to rock with permanently, it was the Lakers. I've never been a Clippers fan, but salute to all of the Clippers and all of the LA natives who are on the Clippers right now. Kawhi Leonard, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, and Paul George. All LA natives. But I want to talk about LeBron James and the Lakers last night. Salute to the Lakers players who played last night, not including LeBron James and Anthony Davis, but salute to the Los Angeles Lakers for getting a shocking and stunning win against the number one seed in the NBA, the Boston Celtics, in the Boston Garden. I truly don't know why um, LeBron James didn't play. I don't believe he was hurt. Um, a lot of us believe he sat out last night's game to sabotage the team and to sabotage the coach, Darvin Ham, the head coach. I feel like allegedly LeBron James purposely tried to expose the Lakers while he was not playing to force the league or force the Lakers organization to fire the head coach and to trade a lot of players to bring more talent around him to give him a chance to make a run to the playoffs and maybe win a championship this year. But it backfired and it failed. He failed miserably. This is y'all's king. I never wanted LeBron James to be a Laker. I never even imagined that he'd be a Laker. So when he became a Laker, I was just so confused. I was like, LeBron James is on the Lakers? Why? And then I was like, okay, well, shoot, bro, bring us some championships. But after Kobe's untimely passing, along with Gigi and all of those other beautiful people that was on that helicopter that went down, we won a bubble championship in 2020, which is still very suspect to me. But let's just go out and say, hey, the Mamba mentality spirit was activated in 2020, and that helped elevate the Lakers to win a championship that year. But all in all, LeBron James has never been that guy to me. He's not a great leader. He's spoiled. He's selfish. And he's inconsiderate of other players. And every other great players that he's played with, it seems like he always sabotages them or he diminishes them. It's a lot of players who played alongside him who are not even in the league anymore, or whom their careers ended shortly and prematurely because they played in the shadows of LeBron James. And we know that the media and the powers that be will always push a narrative to favor LeBron James and make it seem like he's never the problem. But look what happened last night. Role players, guys that aren't even, a lot of guys who are considered no names, cooked the Spurs. I mean, cooked the Celtics without LeBron nor AD. And then for LeBron James to act like he's this player coach, and then to have AD looking like an idiot, trying to join him, pulling the other young guns aside while they didn't need to be coached up by LeBron and AD. They already have a head coach, first of all, which to me is so disrespectful. Like, y'all just disrespecting the coach. What's the use of having a head coach if LeBron James is supposed to be is the guy that's acting like he's a coach out here. But it's amazing to me that when he's not playing and he's on the side and he's in street clothes on the bench, he's all of a sudden this coach. But when they're playing in the games, he's not doing this kind of coaching. He's not coaching the players. He's not being a great leader. And then, with all of the success the Lakers were having, you could easily see it in LeBron James' face. He was not happy. It was like he really wanted the Celtics to win. It was like he really was expecting the Celtics to win. So the media that night and today, this morning, they could spin a narrative. They can push this narrative and say, LeBron James needs help. Look at them. They look ridiculous. They can't even play without LeBron James. LeBron James has been carrying this team. No, maybe the other players have been carrying him. Because last night's game, that was the best chemistry I've seen the Lakers have all season. They were sharing the ball. They were communicating. They were huddling up. Speaking on, okay, all right, y'all, let's lock in. Let's do what we do, blah, 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 blah. And then LeBron James couldn't even wait till the game ended. He left the game early. While AD remained on the bench and on the court to support his teammates and congratulate them for their win against the Celtics, LeBron James, because it wasn't him and because things didn't go the way he expected it to go, he left. Just like he would do typically. Even when I've seen him in the past when he wasn't on the Lakers, when he was at Cleveland, every time he'll lose a playoff series or a big game, he walks off the court. Like a spoiled brat, an old bitter ex that just can't take the hurt and the pressure of failure. So you act like you're all about the team, and you act like you're this still active player who's an actual coach of the team. But then when your team wins without you, you leave them hanging at the end. You walk off. It's all about you, LeBron James. And all of these fanboys and all these people who follow LeBron James everywhere they go, who are not real Lakers fans. They're LeBron James fans. They go everywhere he goes. When LeBron James was in Cleveland, they were Cleveland fans. When LeBron James went to Miami, they were Miami Heat fans. When he came to LA, or when he went back to Cleveland, they were back to Cleveland Cavaliers fans. When he came to LA, they've been Laker fans ever since. These got to be the most fakest, phoniest basketball fans I've ever seen. And it's most of these youngsters. They will make every single excuse to justify the fraud legacy of LeBron James. Real Lakers fans do not care about this clown. Real Lakers fans see him for who he is. Real Lakers fans want LeBron James out of the city. He's not the king of LA. He's never was the king of LA. Y'all can call him King James all y'all want to, but he ain't no king of LA. Kobe and his death is still the king of LA. Magic Johnson is still one of the kings of LA. Jerry West is still one of the kings of LA. But LeBron James, he's a hopscotcher. He hopscotch from team to team. He tries to he's a ring chaser. He's not a guy that's gonna grind it out. He's not patient enough to try to build up a championship team. When he does not get his way, he pulls these little media circus acts, and he finds a way to manipulate teams and owners to build around him. It's like the whole NBA agenda is to try to get LeBron James as many championships as possible before he retires. They goated this man. They made him the GOAT. They made LeBron James the GOAT after he passed up Kareem in all-time scoring. And some people was already considering him the GOAT prior to that, which I don't even see how that was the case. Because when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was all-time leading scorer with 6 rings, they never goated him. They gave the GOAT status or the GOAT crown to who? Michael Jordan. So they goated Michael Jordan over Kareem, who has just as many rings as Jordan, but was the all-time leading scorer in the NBA. And I feel like the main reason why they didn't go Kareem was because he was a revolutionary. He was very conscious, and he spoke out against the racism and the discrimination in this country, and they didn't like that. Michael Jordan was someone that was willing to do whatever possible to elevate other people's businesses and their brands. Nike, the Jordan label, and they made him the face of basketball. They made us children want to be like Mike. But all in all, as we grew up, we saw that Mike really don't care about nobody. And he definitely don't care about black people. He's investing more of his money in prisons and getting black people locked up. There's so many black, not even regular people like myself, but even celebrities who have looked up to Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan left them hanging. Treated them like they were nothing. But this is y'all's king. Just like with LeBron James. I don't care how much people uplift him and admire him. This man is not who y'all think he is. He's an industry basketball player. He's a Hollywood basketball player. Why do you think he came to Hollywood? You would think a man who was born and raised in Ohio, came out of Akron, but is a representative of Cleveland, you would think this man would be loyal. This is the most disloyal athlete that I've ever seen. And they call him the GOAT. The man that had to run to multiple teams to get a championship, to build these super teams around him, to make him look good, in order to make the world say he's the GOAT. And he still don't even have as many rings as some of the other greats that came before him. But they don't GOAT them. They don't GOAT Kareem. They don't GOAT Magic. They don't GOAT Larry Bird. They don't GOAT Bill Russell. They don't GOAT Kobe. They don't GOAT Tim Duncan. They GOAT LeBron James, the biggest crybaby, the biggest whiner in the league. But I'm so glad this man, well, he's already been exposed, but I'm so glad he got exposed again. And he could not hide how upset he was that the team that he plays for won against the number one team, the Celtics, without him. But y'all gonna still push this narrative for LeBron and say, oh, yeah, LeBron was coaching him, man. This is why the reason why LeBron was trying to go out there and act like he was coaching, because he couldn't believe it. So it was so embarrassing to him that he's like, oh yeah, hey. So when they set the screen, you do this. Nigga, shut your ass up and sit down. Ain't nobody care about what the hell you talking about. You don't even know what you're talking about. They play better without you. Every team is better without LeBron James in the picture because he sabotages stuff. He puts the focus on him to where everything has to be based around his style of play. But he's in the way. So if LeBron James' master plan was to get the coach fired and get players traded, how about the Lakers trade him? And AD, because AD is just looking like a sellout, really. Looking like a tag-along, a sidekick to LeBron James. Trying to act like you're co-coaching with LeBron James in street clothes. Not on the court. Clearly not injured. They moving around regularly. There's no limp. There's nothing. They just take breaks and say, okay, I'm not going to play today. I want to see how the team do without me. And then when they playing good, you want to act like you're a team player. No, you're not, because you will be playing. Who knows how many fans of LeBron and AD showed up to that Celtics game, even though it's in Boston, but there's Laker fans all over the world. And there's fans of LeBron and fans of AD. Who knows how many people showed up to that game expecting them to play, and they didn't even play. But then they want to act like they're all for the team and like they're bettering the team. They're not bettering the team. The team is just fine without them. As a Laker fan, I'm good with the rebuild. We need to rebuild, you know? Nobody asked for LeBron James to come to LA. Hollywood, the industry, the NBA selected LeBron James to come to LA before Kobe got deleted, allegedly. Before he passed up Kobe in all-time scoring. And then all of a sudden, Kobe, dog. When you know, you know. But shout out to the real basketball fans. Shout out to the real Lakers fans. I'm not talking about the bandwagon jumpers. I'm not talking about the LeBron followers. I'm talking about real Lakers fans. And you don't have to be from LA to be a Lakers fan. But if you are a real Lakers fan who's been rocking with the Lakers long before LeBron James came to the Lakers, salute to you. But this goofball, LeBron James, needs to be made an example of, and they need to fully, thoroughly expose this man. And the media need to stop covering up for this dude, because we see him for who he is. We've already seen him for who he is. But he's so spoiled and so entitled that he can't even hide and disguise his expressions when things don't go his way. And what he did last night was disgraceful. You disrespected the coach. You tried to sabotage your teammates, and they made a fool out of you. But watch, the media is going to they're going to continue to try to push this LeBron James narrative to try to make him look good. And they might still try to force people to get traded for him. And they might still fire the head coach for the Lakers. But I'll tell you this, LeBron James is not the GOAT. The only GOAT he is what? Is he a Capricorn? Yeah, you that kind of GOAT. You're a Zodiac GOAT, but you ain't an NBA GOAT. I don't care if he's an all-time leading scorer. I don't care if how many points he scored, how many rebounds he's collected over all time, and assists. It's almost like they've been stat padding for this dude just to try to prove to us that he's what they want us to think he is. But salute to all the real ones, and thank you even to you, some of you guys out there who are not even Lakers fans, but who have been exposing LeBron and who can see how LeBron is a cancer to LA and a cancer to the Lakers organization. Salute to y'all for being real ones, because all of these fanboys out here are disgraceful, and y'all suspect to even support a phony like this dude, man. Mr. PED, allegedly. This man that goes to great lengths to try to keep himself relevant, to try to stay in the league as long as he can possible, to try to get more championships and more stats added to his legacy. Get him out of here.